Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's mod manager. This is for the week ending March 15th, the Ides of March, and we got some great ones here today. With this face mod, which is kind of like the Evelyn face mod. I know a lot of people love this one, so it's now in the in-game mod manager. We got 3 new awesome classes here with the Arbiter class, the Wielder class, and it's made by Eclipse. They've been on this mod of the week video every single week because they put out pure heat. And they also have the Infernal domain cleric. So those are the 3 classes we'll be focusing on today. But I guess I'll just start here with the Moonhead preset. This is also by Eclipse. They've just been putting out literal heat. So this is the this face mod here. As you can see on my character, it's a great face. There's a lot of different face mods out there. Not many of them are on the mod manager, however. Most of them are on Nexus mod. So it's really nice to see this one here in the in-game mod manager. You just got to search for Moonhead preset by Eclipse here, and this will pop up. So this is what it looks like in the character creator. It does not have an icon, but that's all right. So another very popular one, the Seraphina face mod, just to compare the 2 of them. This face mod is great. So it's got this slightly worried face, fits perfectly in the world of Baldur's Gate 3 because there's a lot to worry about in this world. So yeah, this is a cool mod, and I think it's a very well done face mod. So yep, this is available for elves, half elves, and drow. So another preset, pretty sweet. That's a really solid mod, so the link is in the description. Also, this is cool, a switch axe transforming weapon. Now, if you've played Bloodborne, you'll know these weapons, trick weapons, have the 2 different forms, kind of similar thing here. In addition, it's also coming like Monster Hunter Wilds, or Monster Hunter in general, because they do have the switch axe. So what this ends up looking like, so we go over into our attack here. For some reason, there's a bit of an issue. It'll just drop onto the floor there. But whenever you pull this out, it ends up switching into a different form, and then it'll switch back once you put it on your back. I'll try it again here just with the normal, there we go, it's working properly. So you see there, it's lengthened out there, it gets a little bit longer, and then you go ahead with your attacks there. It does cause bleeding, and then it'll switch back to its normal form there. It's pretty interesting. So whenever you go to attack with it, it pops it out, it flies bleeding, and you can also throw the weapon here too. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do with this weapon. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll just show off that there. Bonk. It throws the little blades out of it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So it has a long range attack. It's got a rupturing slash. It comes with a bunch of different abilities here to the switch axe. Mods made by Scurvy. They also put out a lot of heat and a lot of really great weapon mods. And this is just another great one from them. So you can see all the different abilities there. Yeah, mods made by Scurvy, switch axe, transforming weapon. Yeah, you probably know Scurvy for the Dark Urge Slayer equipment, the Dark Set plasma weapons, the hand cannon, and much more, the Viper carbine. They've put out a lot of great mods, and this is just another great mod by them. So gotta give them credit where it's due. They've put out a lot of heat. Now, we also got some cool mods, like this is the Azarias equipment mod. I will get back and cover the class mods a little bit later in this video. Just want to get through some of the other randomer, different mods here. So, Azarias equipment mod, what this ends up looking like, so you get the gifted backpack here with 24 different items. Now, these aren't broken. They're just kind of like they're decent weapons, but not brokenly overpowered. So you got like this hand axe here, the caustic cleaver, which does additional acid damage. And whenever you hit a critical hit, extra damage. It has a Dolar Amorous ability there. And then it's got the heavy hitter crossbow, does additional force damage. Again, not broken. The Ring of Thinking, giving a +1 to wisdom and intelligence. Witch Hunter Hat, your weapon attacks now deal 1d4 radiant damage. The Merrick's Plate Armor, disadvantage to stealth and resistance to slashing damage, compelling duel and blinding smite. Thunderhammer, doing thunder and lightning damage types, kind of like a Mjolnir, but there is a Mjolnir mod. Dwarven Relic, inflicts shattered on hit, does a little bit of damage there. Ring of Mocking gives you vicious mockery. Ring of the Boozer, +2 strength, and it makes you constantly drunk. Ring of Haste gives you haste. Heavy Boots gives you a +1 athletics, 2 to constitution, -3 to movement speed, and a +1 armor class. Kind of cool to see things that give you, you know, not a big boost. And whenever a wielder attacks with an advantage, it inflicts ruptured. This one here, Selune's Dream. This one gives the Helm of the Moon, giving the Lunar Blessing ability and advantage on perception checks and +1 to Constitution saving throws. The Cloak, +1 armor class, +1 spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Amulet of Hesitation. You lose initiative 5, but your weapon now deals initial 1d4 of psychic damage and you get movement speed. It's kind of cool. Defiant Shield. You gain momentum whenever you cast a spell and requires concentration. And while you're concentration, you can't get knocked prone or moved against your will, which is huge because then you can not fall on ice, which is nice. Jack of all trades gives a +1 to everything. The Kyre's Gift gives resistance to cold, fire, lightning, and constitution saving throws +1. The Flesher weapon here does a +1d6 bonus to attack rolls with this weapon when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Ring of Protection just gives a +1 or +2 to armor class and saving throws, unlike the original one. Kind of funny because this one is rare blue rarity, this one is uncommon green rarity, and it has a bigger bonus to it. So when he's chosen, this gives additional radiant damage. This Spell Slinger's Breastplate, -1 piercing, gain resistance to necrotic, and advantage on Constitution saving throws. And Titan Gauntlets giving you the enlarged cantrip. So none of these are broken. They just fit perfectly within a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. So Azuraeus, a pretty good mod. So yeah, that's their first mod. And it's actually a pretty solid one. It fits within Baldur's Gate 3 well. Now this is the Rose Head for half health. I wasn't going to download it because I'm not a big fan of this one. But I know there's probably some people out there that want something like this. This mod's made by Barbie Rusi. There's a new head mod there. You can see they got their appearance to them. So yeah, this might be for you. It's just a new option there for you. So the more options, the better. So yeah, that's there. And I hope y'all like her. Yeah, it's definitely for some people. I'm just going to put that out there. Next, we got ourselves the Casual Clothes Fits All. This is another mod that adds more outfits, and you can't get enough of that. So the more casual looking armors, they got the shoulder pads and whatnot going on there. Casual leather for body types 1 through 4, and a casual chain sleeves. We got the casual barbarian outfit, and then also the battle bard fits all. So nice outfits. Again, I just like these types of mods for people that want to, role play and have a specific drip for their character. It's now possible with this mod. Yeah, this is funny. Gnome's Gate 3. This is a mod made by Yunmoon Sick. They made the Origin Mirror mod, so you definitely know that one. So with Gnome's Gate 3, this replaces Origin companions and major NPCs in Baldur's Gate 3 with gnomes. Yeah, it's funny. I love meme-like jokes like this. You got yourself Auntie Ethel, hag there. Yeah, a lot of characters get replaced with gnomes, and they look quite funny. So I'm always a fan of goofy mods like this. You know what it is. This is a solid one for those that are looking for something a little bit more different of their next playthrough. I like the gnome you may know, the one that makes Raphael a gnome, but more gnomes. It's funny. Now this is cool. This is the Deprived Classes mod made by Dungeons and Souls. If you know anything about Souls games, they always have a character that just starts off in their underwear, and that's what this does. It just makes it so you don't start with anything. So even harder start, and that's what the whole point of these classes are in the Souls games. It exists to make your playthrough much more challenging. So with this one, yeah, it just makes it so you start off with no armor and just underwear. So you're true deprived. We also got ourselves the Make-A-Wish mod made by Gabera Play. I previously covered one of their other mods, the Iconic Weapons, which adds a bunch of cool new weapons. Now with this mod, the Make-A-Wish, it adds a genie lamp that grants wishes. So this gives you this here, the genie lamp, so you can use this. And whenever you use the genie lamp, you can make a wish. So it just gives you this ability over here on your toolbar, and you go ahead here, and you got a lot of different wishes. So you can give a +4 bonus to any of your stats here. You can make immaterial, so you don't become immune to fall damage. And difficult terrain doesn't bother you. We also got the Wish to be the Raven Queen's Champion, immunity and resistance to necrotic damage. And you be immune to a blindness. We wish for luck, you gain the lucky feet and infinite luck points. Wish to be a Velocist. This gives you basically haste and infinite movement speed. We also got ourselves the Wish to be good at everything, expertise and advantage in all skill checks, ability throws, saving throws, and attack rolls. We also got ourselves Wish for health. You regenerate 5 health points, become immune to diseases, poison damage, and always get maximum possible health from incoming heals. Ask for a legendary weapon. This gives you a weapon from their items. Wish to be master utility. Unlock doors to help yourself, create portals, and buff your allies. Create a cat army once per long rest. That's yeah, you like cats, don't you? So boom, make the cat army. I just lit myself on fire, and the cat army is supposed to be here, but oh, there we go. Cat army, total of 8 cats that have 2 attacks and meow. Holy meow. So popping in the kitties, you got all these different cats here. So yeah, they all it's infinite chaos, different colored cats. That's cool. I'm a big fan of kitties, so this is a nice one. I think that this is pretty funny. So yeah, you got the cat warriors. They can do their cat claw attacks. They also get holy meow. Feel the smite of the holy meow. And they can meow too, which will attract targets towards them. So that's the whole point of the meow. It's literally like a minor illusion. It'll group people like Volo there. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The genie lamp is fun. I should have done the weapon one, but it does add their iconic weapons if you ask for the legendary weapon. So as you can see there, everything preset in the iconic weapons. So another great mod by Gabera Play, and again, links in the description. We also got ourselves a fun mod, the Wild Shape Bunny. So this adds a new wild shape to druids. At level 2, become the most adorable creature with the unique hop ability to charm your enemies. Or flop ability. You can nibble and you can do a flop with this one. This mod is mostly for fun, and it's not super overpowered. Again, always a fan of mods that just add a slight new fun ability to the game that isn't breaking it. Franz VD Vogelweed is the one that made this mod, so you can check that out. And we also got ourselves notable Dream Guardians. This is cool. So it adds in characters you may know. Like you got Orpheus there as your Dream Guardian, Vaconia, you got Alfira, Zrel, Zevlor, Shire, and much more. So this adds a bunch of different characters for to choose as your Dream Guardian. So you can see a variety of them there. Then we got dwarves, like Karilla, Nettie, and then for humans you got Arnel, Floric, Kaga, Original, Night Song, Duke Ravengard. This is just a fun little thing that just comes with presets for you to just choose from. Nothing crazy here, but it's fun. I think the game needs more little fun things like this. So this mod was made by Cobalt Cactus. So yeah, just adds a bunch of different choices that you can pick for your Dream Guardian. Now we also got ourselves the Illithid Model Swap version 2. So this makes the Illithid look a little bit different. With this mod, it gives them longer tentacles there and changes the shape of their head, and also gives them the orange eyes. So it looks a little bit different from the Illithid that you turn into at some point in the game if you choose to turn into it. So yeah, just a little model swap here. Again, longer tentacles. I think some people would like something like this, and I know there's a lot of people that really do enjoy the Mind Flayer mod. So this is one that's now available. So mods made by Plywood Raven. They've made a lot of other mods, like the more bags mod and some other ones that I've covered previously in the mods of the week video. Pretty cool. Another one that's kind of been made already, but this is the Unholy Smite mod made by Chizfreak. Chizfreak's also made a ton of different mods that you may have used, like Dragonborn Enhanced, College of Dance Bard, Visual Paladin Auras, Eldritch Knight Plus, more Spore Druid Circles. I even talked about them in a video yesterday. They haven't put out a bunch of stuff. This is the Oathbreaker, now gets a necrotic version of Smite. Radiant damage is a little bit better in necrotic, but it's a cool flavor for people that want to play as an Oathbreaker. So yeah, it's definitely a nice new one. Now getting into the classes here, we'll just ignore all the cats. So first things first, the Infernal Domain Cleric mod made by Strafes here. This is a level 12 subclass for the Cleric, and this gives us the Infernal Domain, which gives you the Burning Hands and Hellish Rebuke spell. You also get Fiendish Skin. And while not wearing armor, your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your wisdom modifier, and you get domain spells, which we'll show you in this video. So the first ones, I guess, were the Burning Hands, as well as the Hellish Rebuke. Level 2, you get Turn Undead, and the Aura of the Pit Fiend. Give enemies disadvantage on attacks and saving throws while you mimic the terrifying presence of a Pit Fiend using your Channel Divinity. And once we get to level 3, you get the Blindness and the Scorching Ray spell. Once you make it to level 5, we get Fireball and the Stinking Cloud spell, which is pretty powerful. Fireball is always fun to have. Level 6 gives it the Diabolic Resilience. You become resistant to poison and fire damage. You get advantage on saving throws against the poison condition, and you gain advantage on saving throws against spells. That's pretty powerful. At level 7, you get the Wall of Fire and the Fire Shield spells. At level 8, you get the Hellfire Strike, where your weapon is imbued with Hellish Flames. You cause initial 1d8 fire damage when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. And once you get to level 9, you get the Infernal Calling. This gives you Fiendish Charm, Draining Kiss, and Rays of Fire from the Fiend, which is a nice little summon. And you also get the Planar Ally in 2 more levels. And you get the Hold Monster spell, which is very powerful. So as far as spells go, you got that Infernal Calling here, which gives you that free Cambion summon that you can just pop down there. And then you also have the Aura of the Pit Fiend, which you can apply here. Hopefully this doesn't start a war. Cool. It didn't. So the Aura of the Pit Fiend, nearby enemies have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and creatures that can't be frightened are immune to this aura. So yeah, you can apply that. It'll give a nice disadvantage to the enemies around you, so it can help with protecting your team. Pretty fun. Next, I'll show off the Wielder class made by Eclipse here. Now with this, it gives you 3 different subclasses, so it ends up looking like you got Excalibur, Nekhaka, and Perun. So between these 3, I may have mispronounced those, forgive me for that. So they're based on different things. Excalibur, the sword of King Arthur, and the legendary sword from Netheril, providing you for different necrotic and force themed abilities. Perun, the lightning axe inspired for a Slavic lore, and Nekhaka, the ancient Egyptians inspired flail with special crowd control abilities. These have a support up to level 20. I'll just quickly go through the Excalibur class here. Call it to Excalibur, summoning the weapon from Netheril. So you do get to summon in the weapon whenever you do pick these, which is really cool. So you also get the choice of a deity there, and going through, we'll just go cover the subclass itself, and you get the class features. Harness weapon charges allows you to cast devastating weapon attacks, and you get the your weapon has new powers, adding passives or extra damage. So the weapon itself will power itself up as you continue to level, which is a cool way of going about this. You also get the choice of granting resistance to a specific damage type. You get +1 armor class or great weapon fighting. So this can be really nice. I like the choices that you do get there for elemental damage options. You also get the subclass feature, Power Surge, which will further power up our weapon. At level 5, you get an extra attack, and you get 2 additional charges to your weapon charge pool. I'll show you that in just a moment here. And then you get the Power Surge, increase the weapon attacks. And when damaging a target with Excalibur, they must succeed a 13 dexterity or difficulty challenge charisma saving throw or become banned for 2 turns, which gives a 1d4 penalty to their attack rolls. And then also we got 2 additional more charge. At level 8, we get ourselves another increase, and when attacking with Excalibur, you get healed for 1d4 of healing, which is quite kind of nice. You'll get to pick another passive here, so you can pick a damage type and make yourself resistant to it, or go with the 2-handed weapon bonuses. And then our weapon further enhances itself at level 10, and level 11, again, you just get yourself a feat, which is kind of cool. To get it at an odd level like this. And then at level 12, we also get ourselves the subclass feature, Power Surge. So as you continue to level 20, there are more benefits to this class. So you can summon in Excalibur here. So then you get yourself the Sword of Excalibur, uses the model for the Watcher Sword or some other swords in the game. But you can see here, it comes with its own unique abilities, which uses weapon charges. So you got like the Artifact of Netheril, call upon the ancient beings of Netheril, and be with extraordinary power. So you can buff yourself up with this weapon. You can use Forced Maneuver here, which is you got the big nuke attack. You got also Netherese Jolt, the Straining Strike, which does a bit of necrotic damage. That's pretty fun. I like class mods that add a new feature to the game, and this is cool. I haven't seen a mod that was focused mostly around using a weapon, especially a legendary weapon like this throughout history, which is awesome. And finally, we got ourselves the Arbiter class mod made by Schwertchen. Awkward. So yeah, this one comes with a couple different subclasses. Relentless Enforcer of Order. You wield judgment as either a shield or sword. Each strike is a verdict. Each stance is a declaration. Balance will be upheld whether to force or fate. This is a cool weapon mod. So you got the choice between the Sentinel and the Warden, which gives you either fire damage on your attacks and apply resistances to that damage type. I'm gonna go with the cold one because I like cold build. When you're not, I was not showing the screen. Whenever you're not wearing armor, you can add your strength modifier to your armor class here. I also get to choose a fighting style with this. Basically, this gave me additional cold damage on my attacks. Counterattack, whenever a nearby enemy damages your ally, you can retaliate with a weapon damage using a reaction. And the number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 3. That's a 15% boost to our critical hit chance, which is actually quite large. We also get this class feature that's hidden. It gives you a +1 to your reaction points here at level 5. At level 6, we get a +3 to our initiative. So this class is all about protecting your teammates, which is cool. And then we also get another class feature, which gives us another reaction point. We get the long shot, which is a fire long range arrow that's also affected by your strength modifier up to 30 meters. And the cold precision shot, which is 2d6 +3 cold damage, and does a significant amount of cold damage, it says there, which is doubled when Create Water is set up. At level 9, you get a +2 bonus to ranged attack rolls from the Flawless Aim. And at level 10, you get the absolute defense. Give yourself temporary for 24 temporary health. At level 17, this also extends to allies. So this does have the level 20 enhancement, which I should have mentioned as well. So 2 level 20 class mods, awesome. +2 to initiative at level 11. And then once we make it to level 20 or 12, we just get ourselves a bonus action. So this is another cool one that adds a few different weapon attacks that we got. So you got like the cold precision shot. We can do cold damage with our bow. It's pretty strong. So yeah, you can see there it creates the ice surface, I guess, because I have the snowburst ring, one of the best weapon items in the game. So yeah, you got the absolute defense, which you can apply to the whole team. It says at level 17, and it looks like it applies to them, but it does not. It only applies to you. 33 temporary health at that point. But yeah, every time you do a weapon attack, it'll do additional cold damage, which can set up the snowburst ring. So whenever you just do an attack like that, for some reason that did not proc the cold damage, but yeah, there we go. It should create the ice surface below them. Not sure why it isn't, but whenever you use the cold damage attack here, it will. So I guess it randomly works like that. So yeah, those are the best mods of the week. Links will be in the description. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you all in the next video.